Hey y'all, this is Nina Stevens, and I'm in the South where sushi is still called bait. So what am I doing today? Today I'm going to show you how one thing that I make that is a quick grab and go breakfast that I make sometimes when I don't have a lot of time to get ready for work. Yeah. So, cheers to you. The other day, I was out of the creamer that I like for my coffee. And you know, it's really funny because even Callie, when I'm out of coffee, she stays outside. What's up with that? Little heifer, what's she trying to say? I'm just saying. So I had to go to the grocery store and get me some more creamer for my coffee. And while I was there, I picked up some things that I like to have on hand because I don't do a lot of cooking. I don't do a lot of cooking because it's just me. So I try to make some things ahead of time and keep them on hand so I can just warm them up and keep going. Because, you know, work. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm going to show you how I make these. I call these sausage, sorry. I call these sausage cups. They're made with, you can put different things in them. I like switching up ingredients sometimes, and I'm going to show you how I make them. So we're cooking today. I've mentioned before that when I use fresh eggs, I always float my eggs, and I crack them in something before I put them in my food. So I'm going to get these cracked. I've got 4 eggs to start with. I think it'll be enough. And I'll show you the other stuff that I have just in a second. Okay, so I put my 4 eggs in this before I add them to my food. Alright, hang on and I'll show you what else I got. Okay, so I picked up, I picked up 2 different kinds of sausage when I was there getting the creamer for my coffee. This is Johnsonville sausage, and I got one that was hot, and I got one that was mild. I like a medium sausage, so my thought is, I don't know how well this is going to work, if I mix hot with mild, I'll get medium. So I'm going to combine these 2 sausages. This is a 16-ounce package of the mild and a 16-ounce package of the hot sausage. So I'm going to combine these 2 in a bowl and mix them together, so hopefully the temperature will be good for me. Sausage is one of my favorite things to eat. Especially when I'm sticking to the low carb lifestyle. I don't always do that, Sometimes you know, I don't want to say go off the bandwagon, because it's not really a bandwagon, but sometimes I include chocolate chip cookies depending on how much stress is in my life. I am an emotional eater, so yep. I'm not going to put any other seasonings in the sausage. All my seasonings are going to go in the eggs. Alright, hang on, let me clean my hands and I'll be back. Okay, I've got the sausage ready to rock. So, these are the ingredients that I'm going to add. This is pico de gallo, and I've picked out most of the peppers. When you buy it, it comes with jalapeno peppers, so I've picked most of those out. I have diced up mushrooms. I have mozzarella cheese and my eggs. Now I'm going to add my staple, Tony's, to the eggs. A little salt. And a little pepper. About that much. I'm going to mix them up. I use a lot of pimento cheese. You'll notice all these bowls are pimento cheese. I use a lot of pimento cheese because it doesn't have any carbs in it. So I make a dip that uses pimento cheese. So I save all these little bowls. That's where I get all my fine Tupperware from. Okay, got my eggs mixed up. Okay, we don't need these just yet. This is a, what is this? A Wilton non-stick square cupcake pan. And I'm going to use this to make my sausage cups with. You can use a regular shaped cupcake pan if you have it. This just happens to be what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to take the sausage. I would say a good like ping pong ball size, maybe a little bigger. And you put it down in the cupcake holder part of it, and you just mash it. Now with this pan, I didn't have to spray any Pam or anything like that on it because it's really good non-stick. And you just shape it to where it's a cup in there. See, I did that. Just shape it to be a cup. Like that. Let me get the rest of these done and I'll bring you back. So you just bring it up the side and make your holder for your other ingredients. Easy peasy. So I've got all my little cups made. So hang on, I'll bring you back. So this is where it gets interesting. You can add whatever you like in your ingredients. Now, I'm going to start. I thought I was going to be professional, but you know, I'm going to do it just like I always do. I'm going to start with some mushrooms in each one of these. Not too much. I like mushrooms. We had some bad storms come through last night and everything is sopping wet. Of course, even though it's Saturday, I had to work today, so you know, the soppiness didn't bother me. Alright. So, I've got my mushrooms added in there. And I'm going to add some of this pico de gallo. Pico de gallo is, I don't know if you northerners, I'm sure it's the same everywhere. But then I thought Tony's was the same everywhere too. So, pico de gallo is a mixture of onions, tomatoes, cilantro, and jalapeno peppers. It's a Mexican, Spanish thing. They serve it at restaurants with their meals or whatever. I've got my pico de gallo on top of the mushrooms. Now I'm going to add the mozzarella cheese. You know, to your taste. Doesn't matter. If you like a lot of cheese, put a lot of cheese. If you don't put as much. I've got the cheese added. And now I'm going to add the egg. So I just kind of squeeze the bowl a little bit and make a pour container, whatever. Just pour some egg on top of all the ingredients in the middle. And I just kind of stick my fork down in there to mix them up and get the bubbles out so the egg will go all the way to the bottom. There we go. I'm going to put them in the oven. I've got my oven set at 400 degrees, so I'm going to put them in there for about 30 minutes and check them after that and see how they're doing. And I'll bring you back when I take them out. Okay, so I'll take this stuff out of the oven. Now, I let it go for 30 minutes, but then I set it for another 10 minutes because I like it a little browner on the top. I'm just pulling it away from the edge, going underneath it with a fork and just lifting it out. So let me find something to put one of these on. So that's what you got. So I hope you enjoyed this little kitchen session. I will say that these travel well. So whenever me and Spicy go to Tennessee in a couple of weeks, I'm probably going to make some of these up to take with us. And they're easy to get and grab on my way to the computer to do my work. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you decide to make them, let me know. And that's it for me. Until next time, I'll see you later.